There comes a time when you look around and realize the people you poured into never plan on pouring back. And that's not just painful, it's awakening. You've trusted them with your truth, you've carried their burdens like they were your own. You showed up when no one else did, and yet they doubted you, avoided you, overlooked you, because they never believed in you the way you believed in them. And that right there, that's when the choice rise like the sun after a storm. Do I keep trusting people who won't catch me? Do I keep hoping for 100% from someone who only gives 20% and calls it love? No, because that's not love. That's not a partnership. That's not of God. See, trust isn't blind. Trust is bold. It's a choice to see a person fully and still stand by them. But when that trust starts feeling like a prison sentence, when it's you doing all the work, all of the forgiving, all of the giving, you have to stop and ask, who's walking with me and who's just walking over me? There's courage in walking away. There's freedom in saying, this isn't love. This isn't partnership. This isn't my spirit. This is draining my spirit. And listen, I know it hurts. Cutting people off you once held close, it feels like tearing out a piece of your heart. But if that piece no longer beats with you, if it only drains your breath, then it's not a loss. It's a return. A return to your mission, a return to your worth, a return to the quiet voice of the Most High whispering, you were made for more. God never designed you to carry the weight of people who refuse to lift you. He didn't make you to be anyone's emotional dumping ground. You're not built to consistently prove your value to people who only see you when they need you. Real love, divine love, meets you where you are and walks with you through the fire. Not when it's convenient, not when it's easy, but when you're in the trenches. And until that kind of presence finds you, until a divine being enters your life with balance, with purpose, with that same light you've carried through the darkest nights, stay focused. Stay locked in on your mission. Stay true to your values. Stay available for God's plan, not man's approval. Because the wrong people will always ask you to dim your light just so they don't feel exposed in their own darkness. They'll call you too much. They'll call you too emotional, too serious, too committed. But what they're really saying is, your soul reminds me of everything I'm running from. Let them run. Let them go. You were never meant to shrink to fit. You were born to expand, to elevate, to rise. And you can't rise carrying everyone who refuses to climb. So now, I'm talking to the version of you that's tired. The one still hoping they'll change, still believing the apologies are coming, still giving your best to people who wouldn't lift a finger if your world was burning. Hear me now. You deserve to be believed in. You deserve to be honored. You deserve to be loved without performance or pain. And if that hasn't arrived yet, if the world hasn't sent that kind of presence your way, that's your cue to not settle. That's your sign to stay the course, to walk heavy, to weather the silence, the loneliness, the doubt. Because on the other side of that fire is a version of you that can't be manipulated, can't be drained, can't be stopped. You'll love again. You're going to trust again. But next time, it'll be earned. And it'll be mutual. Because you'll never hand your soul to someone who hasn't first earned it. Until then, love yourself fiercely, pray deeply, and protect your peace like it's holy ground. Because it is. And the more you let go of what breaks you, the more room you make for what was meant for you. So let the world say what it wants to. Let the past knock at your door. Let the fake friends call and brag about what they're doing and all that stuff. You're walking now. You're walking with God. You're moving now with clarity and trust. Real trust begins with the one who made you. Everything else will fall in line when it's time. Thank you for joining us on Focused Chaos Reigns. I'm your host, Justice O. Please hit the buttons down below. We'll see you next time.